Okay, so it's just about 30 minutes left now. I'm just about to order some pizza in about perhaps 10 minutes or so that I can go and get it and be back here at possibly by the time when it starts, the Apple event starts. So I'm all excited now, and yeah, I'll be back soon. Okay, so the Apple event just started. He's walking into the showroom now, and I just got home with my pizza here. Wow, that's a lot of people right there.
Thank you for joining us and welcome to San Francisco. I'm so glad James got me here on time. It was so much fun seeing he and Pharrell. I may have lost my voice. As you may know, we're working with Carpool Karaoke on some new episodes
Wow,
that will be
this pizza
premiering
is
on Apple
awesome.
early next
Gotta
year.
check this out right
So
there.
check them out. I can guarantee you
Wow,
everybody singing will have a voice much better
this
than
is
mine.
totally awesome right there.
We've got some great things to share with you this morning, and I'd like to get started
Some béarnaise sauce right there.
beginning with Apple Music. As
Apple
you know,
Music.
we've always had a deep love for music. It inspires us, and it's such a key part of our product experience. Since launch, Apple Music has grown to over 17 million subscribers.
Wow.
Thank you. Our users love having access to over 30 million songs and personal recommendations from people who really know and love music. There's a great new simple and intuitive design in iOS 10 that makes it so easy to listen to your favorite songs and discover new music. And Apple Music has content that no one else has. Apple Music has become the premier destination
It will absolutely take some
artists and existing artists to launch their
some
exclusive
decent amount of time before they
This past year alone,
gonna talk about the new iPhone, I believe.
great releases.
So I will not record all this entire stuff right here.
Frank Ocean 74. One of our most popular events of all is the Apple Music Festival in London. It begins in just 11 days from now. This free event has become a great tradition that our customers look forward to every year. This year, we're celebrating the 10th anniversary of the Apple Music Festival. And we have an amazing lineup.
Awesome.
This year includes you watching it for free on the live stream from your Apple devices, including your Apple TV. That's a brief update on Apple Music. It just keeps getting better.
Okay.
Now I'd like to talk about the App Store. Apps continue to do more and more amazing things.
App Store.
From allowing you to rent that
Pizza
spare
salad
bedroom
right there.
to contributing to advanced medical research. The App Store has forever changed the world of software and forever changed all of our lives. And the momentum for apps and the App Store have never been greater. Over 140 billion apps have now been downloaded from the App Store.
Wow.
This is phenomenal.
140 billion?
And what's even more phenomenal is we continue to set new records, and the growth is literally off the charts. In fact, in the last 2 months, we've seen growth rates of over 100% year on year. This is unbelievable.
I believe
It's pretty
Steve
easy to
Jobs
miss.
knew what he was doing back in 2008
With apps
when
on
he
your iPhone
released
and
the
iPad
App Store.
is as
I'm pretty
strong
sure
as
about
ever.
it.
Now, the most recent quarter, the App Store generated twice the global revenue of our nearest competitor. This This is really great for developers, and it's why that so many developers develop first on iOS and many only on iOS. And this, of course, is great for users. The combination of our incredible products and the success of the App Store has made the iPhone and the iPad the most popular gaming devices in the world. And gaming is the biggest and most popular category on the
Wants a
store,
bite?
with
There you
over
go.
500,000 games to choose from. But there's been something, or rather, someone missing. And I'm so happy to announce today he is coming to the App Store.
Wow. What the fuck? Super Mario is going to App Store. Holy shit.
Welcome, Mario.
I didn't see that
And
one
please
coming.
Welcome from Nintendo, the father of Mario.
Wow.
Shigeru Miyamoto.
I'm very excited about this. I'm very excited about this.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Keith. For the past 30 years, every time Mario has encountered a new platform, he has evolved and continued running toward a new goal. And now, Mario is running toward his next goal, iPhone. Please let me speak in Japanese, so I'd like to ask Bill Toinen to translate. Bill, よろしくお願いします。
I didn't see that one coming.
この選んだ
We
iOS
want
の上
as
で
many people as possible all around the world to be able to enjoy playing as Mario. And they'll be doing it first on iOS.
それがこの完全新作
And they'll be doing it in a brand new game, Super Mario Run.
そしてマリオのいいところっていうのは誰でも簡単に
What's the magic of Mario is that anyone can pick up a game and instantly start playing.
今回はさらにそれを
And this
I will
time,
totally buy that
something
game.
similar to begin.
I will totally buy that
So,
game.
why don't we show you how?
I was a huge Mario fan back in the days
マリオはタイトル
on the Nintendo
Now, as the
Entertainment
title
System.
suggests, Mario runs automatically to the right.
なねちっちゃい結果で取り越してくれます
And as he does, he'll hurdle small gaps in certain enemies.
さらにとても気持ちいい動きをしてくれ
It's
る
very simple and the movement feels great.
タップするとジャンプする
Wow.
With just the tap of a finger anywhere on the touch screen, you can make Mario jump.
結構これ
And
が
the longer you tap, the higher he jumps.
まだ複数のブロック
This is key to getting high scores. In later levels, you'll see blocks that will change Mario's direction.
I will absolutely buy that game.
Precision
I'll,
timing. But the goal remains there. Collect as many coins as you can and get to the flagpole at the end of the level before time runs out.
さらにこのゲームの大事なところっていうのは片手で遊べる
I had the Super Mario both
Play
on
the game one-handed for the very first time.
NES,
こう電車に
but
乗る
What that
also
means is that you can play while holding on to a handle on the subway,
Super Nintendo as well.
食べながらでも大丈夫
while eating a hamburger,
アップルでも大丈夫です
or while eating an apple.
That's awesome.
このスタイルのゲーム
And this is
But in
awesome.
addition to the traditional Mario gameplay, we've also prepared a brand new way to play.
これは、バトルモードなんですけども
It's a new battle mode called Toad Rally.
大勢のアイテムの中から誰かを選ん
And
で
the first thing that you do in battle mode is you choose an opponent from this list to try to beat their high score.
に遊んでもらおうと思います
Today,
Bacon.
I've asked Hideki Kono to play for me. So who should he compete against?
おフィルさんを
Oh, it looks like he picked Phil.
フィルさんのデータに今度がチャレンジをします
So we're going to try to beat Phil's high score.
はいこのゲームはねフレンドだけじゃなくて世界中の人たち
Now, battle mode will have you competing not only against your friends, but for the first time, players around the world.
この勝敗は
Victory in battle mode is determined based on the number of coins you collect and the number of toads you impress. Because the toad characters appear every
So it's
time you
possible
appear.
to play this game
There's no flagpole in the battle mode, so you just keep running.
kind of like
jumping,
online,
collecting coins
play with
until
other
time runs
people
out.
in the world. So that's awesome.
As you do, you may see a little sticker of Mario moving through the course. In this case, that shows us what Phil was doing on his run, where he collected his coins and where he gathered his Toad fans. In the matches that you win, the Toads you gather will become residents of your very own Mushroom Kingdom. So another new element you can enjoy is expanding and customizing your Mushroom Kingdom using the coins you collect in the game. Oh, at the end of battle mode, Toadette appears to tally the score and show who won. Oh. Good job, Kono-san.
This is totally awesome right there.
Sorry, Phil. はい。
ですね。はい、このスーパーマリオランはでき
We
るだ
want
けたくさん
as
の
many
人たち
people
に
of all
安心して
ages
遊んでい
to
ただ
be
ける
able
と
to
思います。
enjoy playing Super Mario Run.
そのために最初に一定のお
For
金
that
をいただく
reason,
んですけれ
we
ども、
plan on releasing the
その後
game
どんなに
at a
遊ん
set
でもお金
price.
はかからない仕組みを考えて
So
い
you
ます。
won't have to worry about continuing to pay. You'll just be able to play to your heart's content.
はい、スーパーマリオ、今年のホリデーシーズン
There's no buying in the app.
Pricing later, but Super Mario Run will release in time for holidays in 2016.
楽しみにしてください。
Wow.
I hope you look forward to it.
はい。それで、この発表を機にですね、iMessage のステッカーも準備していま
We
す。
have one more piece of news. We've prepared a set of Super Mario stickers for iMessage.
ぜひともお友
It
達
will
と
launch
家族
day
で
and
使って
date
みて
with
ください。
iOS 10 that I hope you'll send to all your friends and family.
それでは、スーパーマリオランの発売を
In the meantime, you can look forward to Super Mario Run.
Super Mario Run. It will be a set price.
Thank you,
There will be no
Miyamoto-san.
buying in app. So
We could not be more honored
That's
that
awesome.
Nintendo chose to bring Mario to iOS first. So that's a brief update on the App Store. Now, as we start a new school year, let's turn our attention to education. Apple celebrated its 40th birthday earlier this year, and it's no coincidence that we've been committed to education for that entire time. It's simply deep in our DNA. We've always believed that education is the great equalizer, the powerful force of change for good. And we've always believed that our products could have a tremendous positive impact on teachers and students. But we are keenly aware that not every school can have this impact. And that's why we're so deeply committed to Connect Ed. Connect Ed, as you probably know, is a national initiative combining government and leading technology companies to bring technology to underserved schools. I personally visited several of these Connect Ed schools, and the program is having amazing results. Kids are engaged like never before. They're learning
wow,
like never before.
this is awesome right
It is
there.
as it should be.
This is totally awesome.
We're proud this morning to have some Connect Ed teachers and students join us. And I'd like you to welcome them from Santee Elementary in San Jose and Steege Elementary from Richmond, California. Please join me in welcoming them.
Wow.
And I'm thrilled to tell you that this fall, all 114 schools that Apple is supporting will be up and running. That means we're giving a Mac and an iPad to 4,500 teachers, an Apple TV in every classroom,
Wow.
and we're donating iPads to more than 50,000 students. Thank you.
Steve Jobs would have done the same.
Now, the response has been so inspiring. Trina Sigfrid from Crane Elementary in Yuma, Arizona, told us this: the ConnectEd grant meant a complete transformation. The students are having fun, they're more engaged. Most importantly, we're seeing a real love of learning. That is as it should be. We can't wait to see what these kids are going to do this school year, and we are so very proud to be a part of it. But we're not stopping there. We believe every student should have the opportunity to code. So we've created a program called Everyone Can Code. It's Apple's approach to teaching coding, and it's a cornerstone of ConnectEd. It starts with the amazing iPad app, Swift Playgrounds, which we just announced in June. And what this does is it teaches Swift, our popular programming language, to all of these kids in a simple, fun, and interactive way. Already, since June, more than 100 schools and school districts around the world have already planned to teach Swift Playgrounds this fall. It's unbelievably exciting to us. We are so excited that they moved to put this in their curriculum so quickly. Now, I'd like to talk to you about one other very important tool in education, and that is iWork. Of course, iWork provides a suite of productivity tools which are very popular in education, but also in business and consumers. Teachers and students love creating stunning documents, presentations, and even spreadsheets. I'd like to invite Susan Prescott, our Vice President of Worldwide Apps Product Marketing, to tell you what's next with iWork. Susan?
Thank you, Tim. Thank you. Pages, Keynote, and Numbers are built to take advantage of iOS, macOS, and of course, our amazing devices. And iWork is all about making beautiful and engaging documents. But for people who want the power of iWork, there is just not a great way for them to work with classmates or colleagues to create projects together. But today, I'm very excited to announce and introduce real-time collaboration.
Wow. Real-time collaboration for iWork. That's awesome.
The exact same apps you use on your Mac, iPad, and iPhone. Of course, we use them too. Even our big presentations, like this one, are built using Keynote, which got me thinking we could edit slides right here, right now. We have never edited a deck live on stage before. I think the reasons are obvious. But we are so excited to show you our real-time collaboration. We're going to do it.
Isn't that cool?
So we'll start by hitting escape to go from play mode into edit mode, so we can add a couple of slides about collaboration. If I go to the participants list, I can see my colleagues I've already invited to work on the deck with me. We've got Greg, Leslie, Michelle, and Rodney. They each have a color associated with them, so when they actually begin editing, you'll see a colored bubble come up with their name. Now get ready, because we're going to be adding images, graphics, text, and even animations, all in real time. I'm going to start by adding a slide. Leslie can bring in an image. That one looks perfect. And Michelle can add a graphic of an iPad would be ideal. That looks great.
I don't really use iWork.
You get the idea. So let's watch as everybody gets to work. Remember,
I'm not really into it,
this is happening
but this is cool. This is very cool.
How super responsive it is, even with the beautiful visuals that make iWork documents stand out. And you can work from your Mac.
I'm gonna finish up my pizza here. I'm gonna stop recording for a while. I'm going to get back in a little while when they're starting to talk about the iPhone. So I'll see you in a little while. We're on the iPhone now.
all other smartphones are compared. The iPhone has transformed the way we do things every day.
I'm excited.
And the process has become truly a cultural phenomenon, touching so many lives from people all around the world. And there's a reason why you see so many iPhones everywhere you look. We've now sold over 1 billion of them.
1 billion iPhones sold. Wow.
This makes iPhone the best-selling product of its kind in the history of the world. Now, iPhone, like all of our products at Apple, provide users the best experience available by tightly integrating hardware, software, and services. And of course, the software that powers iPhone is iOS, the world's most advanced mobile operating system.
iOS.
We're about to launch iOS 10,
Whoa.
which is our biggest iOS release ever.
iOS 10.
It is jam-packed with new features to enrich your daily experiences.
Bring it on.
For instance, you can simply just lift your iPhone to wake it. We've added Siri capability for apps from the App Store. So I can say, give me a lift to SFO. You can book a ride with just my voice. We've added even more intelligence through machine learning into our QuickType keyboard with contextual prediction. Maps has been beautifully redesigned, and you can use apps here as well to book a reservation or book a ride, all without leaving the Maps app. I'd like to take a moment and talk about HomeKit. This is a huge moment for home automation. This is the first time that home automation has been integrated into a major platform. And it all starts here with the Home app, which makes it unbelievably easy to set up and manage devices throughout the home, whether you're at home or away. With iOS 10, you can manage your home right from Control Center, and with Siri as well. And HomeKit now supports accessories across all of the major categories.
I don't use
of home
Siri.
automation, from garage doors to security and everything in between. And virtually every major manufacturer of home automation devices now supports HomeKit. In fact, there's over 100 products coming to market this year, and so many more in the pipeline. All you have to do is look for this label. Works with Apple HomeKit. They're super easy to set up and use with a new Home app in iOS 10. We're really excited about HomeKit, and we think this is going to be a really big deal. Now, we're also excited about messages and the new features in messages. You can change the behavior and meaning of your message with these new bubble effects. And now there's some new full screen effects like confetti and fireworks. And new stickers, just peel them, place them anywhere you want. They're available in the new App Store for iMessage, along with some other great apps. And you can easily use these apps to create, to share content, to make payments, and more, all without leaving messages.
Wow.
So that's a quick update on iOS 10.
iOS 10.
The world's most advanced mobile operating system with some incredible new features. Now, of course, the world's most advanced mobile operating system deserves the most advanced smartphone.
Yes. Let's see now.
And here it is. It's the best
Wow.
iPhone that we have ever created. This is iPhone 7.
iPhone 7. Wow.
It has a gorgeous new design, and I'd like to have Johnny tell you more about it.
Wow. iPhone 7.
We have created a product that is the most deliberate evolution of our original founding design. An aluminium body and formed sheet of glass describe of a singular shape. One made with very few, very precisely engineered parts. Our obsession remains to continuously simplify and improve. From sculpting the camera housing directly out of the aluminium body to embedding the antenna within the enclosure, essentially making it disappear. Each refinement serves to bring absolute unity and efficiency to the design.
Wow.
To define one truly uninterrupted form, we've developed a whole new process to achieve a high-gloss black finish.
This is awesome.
This begins with rotational 3D polishing. A specialized compound flows over the intricate geometries of the housing, removing imperfections, establishing a seamlessness between materials, and producing a pristine mirror-like surface. The enclosure then goes through an anodization process which creates a protective oxide layer. A single component dye is absorbed through a capillary effect to ensure maximum saturation while actually becoming part of the surface itself. Finally, a magnetized ultrafine iron particle bath is used to polish the anodized layer to a superior high shine. When complete, iPhone 7 is the most singular, the most evolved representation.
It looks awesome. Really.
We are so excited about iPhone 7.
Me too.
It makes all the things you do every day so much better. To tell you more about it, I'd like to invite my colleague Phil Schiller up to the stage. Phil?
Phil.
Good morning, everyone.
Good
I'm
morning.
excited. I hope you are. This is, yeah, somebody is. This is the best iPhone we have ever made. We're going to cover it with 10 major features. We're going to get right started with number one. You've already heard about it, the design. Tim and Johnny have told you that there is a beautiful, new, refined design for iPhone 7. It starts with this new finish we call Jet Black.
Jet
It
black,
is
new
absolutely
finish.
stunning.
That
It is
means
a high gloss
the
finish.
space gray is going
So it's
away.
a seamless surface between the glass and the aluminum back all around. It is a stainless steel Apple logo. The new integrated antennas are built so subtly you can barely see them at all anymore. And of course, the enclosure creates the housing for the camera. It is a beautiful new design. There's a second new black. We call it simply black.
Black.
It is bead-blasted aluminum. It diffuses light. It is a black logo, and it looks very cool, very high-tech. Well, the new iPhone 7 also looks beautiful in gold, and in silver,
Silver.
and of course, rose gold.
Rose gold.
Number two, something we use hundreds of times a day, the home button.
Home button. Okay.
The home button is quintessential Apple design. It is so simple, yet so powerful. We use it throughout our day. We click it to go home. We double click it to bring in multitasking. We hold it down to invoke Siri. We can program it through accessibility. You can put your finger on it and read your fingerprint with Touch ID. You can double tap it to bring the screen down in reachability. And of course, hold it near a terminal to pay with Apple Pay. It does so many things for us. And we've completely redesigned it to make it more responsive,
Okay.
more reliable, and even customizable in iPhone 7. Now, we've done this before. We've changed our input devices in big ways. You may remember with the iPod, it
Yeah.
started with a mechanical click wheel, and then we updated to an electrostatic wheel, and it was so much better. We've done it recently with the MacBook and MacBook Pro. We've brought out the Force Touch trackpad, and it's the best trackpad we've ever had in a notebook. And we're doing this with the home button. We've re-engineered it, It's now force sensitive, solid state. It
Wow.
works together in combination with a new generation Taptic engine. The
Solid
Taptic engine
state.
is more responsive, puts out a wider range of frequencies, and it creates in real time an incredible feel with the new home button. In fact, it's so useful we use it throughout the user experience. So if you do a quick action like moving a widget, it gives you a nice Taptic feedback. There's unique feedbacks for notifications and messages and even your ringtones. And it's amazing because it can be programmed by third-party applications, and the applications that have started to work on iPhone 7, taking advantage of this Taptic engine, are creating new feelings and experiences that could not have been created before in a smartphone. It's really incredible. Number 3, the new enclosure in iPhone 7 and iPhone 7 Plus are water and dust resistant.
Water and dust resistant. That's a great upgrade.
Now, it's incredibly important to the team to ensure that we protect the great feeling and experience that we all love about our iPhones with the buttons and switches. And to do that and provide this resistant meant re-engineering it from the inside out in many ways, including new seals and new adhesives. In our tests, it is IP67 protection standard. What does this mean
IP67.
for all of us? Well, even the least coordinated among us don't have to worry in case some unusual mishap happens, that your iPhone will be safe from water or dust.
Great upgrade.
Number 4, let's talk about the camera.
Yeah.
The camera is perhaps the most beloved feature by many of us in our iPhones, and customers take absolutely stunning photographs. You can see them around the world in the Shot on iPhone campaign. They are amazing, and they send us them every single day. More pictures to be included in that campaign because it is an incredible camera. And just wait till they get their hands on the new camera system in the iPhone 7. It is a huge advancement in photography for cell phones. Everything about it is entirely new. There's an optical image stabilizer in all iPhones, 7 and 7 Plus.
Wow.
It helps steady from shaking hands. There's a wider f1.8 aperture lens that lets 50% more light onto the sensor. There is a new 6-element lens, so you can get a sharp image edge to edge with that 1.8 aperture. And there's an all-new 12-megapixel sensor. It has large pixels, it's 60% faster, and 30% more energy efficient.
12 megapixel sensor.
Even the flash is all new. Our True Tone flash, in the same aperture, now has 4 LEDs. It puts out 50% more light, reaches 50% further, and the engineering team has come up with this really cool feature, a flicker sensor. What does that do? The flicker sensor reads the flickering of artificial lighting and can compensate for it in the photos and videos you take. This is really, really big in terms of image quality. But behind it all is the brains of the camera, the image signal processor. And this enables so much of the unique quality that we get in the pictures we take with iPhone. And the ISP and the new chip in the iPhone 7 is twice the throughput of previous versions.
That's
What
cool.
does this ISP do? Well, I'm going to take you a quick walk through some of the things the ISP does every time we take a picture. It's unbelievable. But the first thing it does is it reads the scene and uses machine learning to look for objects and people and bodies within it. Then it automatically sets exposure, sets focus using our focus pixels, sets the color with white balance. In fact, for the first time, captures wide color, cinema standard wide color. It balances it off with tone mapping. It does noise reduction. And even if it needs to, it can take multiple photos and fuse them together into one to give you the perfect image. This happens every time we take a picture. In fact, the ISP is so smart, it is performing 100 billion operations every time we take a picture.
Wow.
And it does it in just 25 milliseconds. This truly is a supercomputer for photos.
That's awesome.
Well, what matters most is the pictures you can take with the iPhone 7. So, of course, we've given iPhone 7s to a number of great photographers and asked them to show us what's possible, what photographers have to say about this. Christopher Anderson said, "This iPhone is going to be a part of any professional's repertoire of tools. The camera didn't just handle low light, it rendered the separation of colors in a a way that reminds me of film, just beautiful. That is remarkable praise from a great photographer. So I'm going to show you a few pictures that he and some other photographers took directly from iPhone 7. These have not been retouched in any way. Here's one. This is an absolutely beautiful photograph.
That's a great picture right there.
It's a high-speed camera. He's not floating there. That shows just how great it is and how sharp the focus. It takes incredible pictures, whether you're using black and white or color. And the colors, because we capture wide color gamut images now, are much richer, particularly in the greens and some of the reds. Unfortunately, from the slide machine up to this projection system, you don't get the full breadth of the gamut of wide colors. So what you're seeing here, as beautiful it is, isn't as beautiful as it actually is in the photo, and you can see it on your iPhone. And here's an example of low light photography. So much improved, it's really great. So customers are going to love taking pictures with iPhone 7. They're also going to love taking live photos. They're already fun, and they've gotten even better with iPhone 7. Now we apply video image stabilization. When you take a live photo, you can edit them after you shot them, like crop them or apply filters. And developers can capture and edit live photos within their applications with iOS 10. Developers are really excited that in iOS 10, you can now capture raw DNG files directly from the camera sensor and do even more complex editing. And for the first time with iPhone 7, they can also get wide color in their photos that they take as well. So this is the best camera we've ever made on any iPhone. We also have the best camera we've ever had on the front side as well. There's a new 7-megapixel FaceTime HD camera for those selfies and those FaceTime calls we make.
Wow,
this is up from 5
7 megapixel.
The sensor includes new pixel technologies that we've used on the backside, like deep trench isolation. Remember what that is? It helps us get sharper images as the pixels get close together. It also captures wide color images. So throughout the system, we're applying wide color. And does auto
7
image
megapixel
stabilization. So this shot that you see up here on the screen, that was
front-facing,
taken on the front side camera.
you know, the
I edited exactly
front side camera.
beautiful selfie.
That's awesome.
So this is the iPhone 7 camera. New 12-megapixel camera system with optical image stabilization, wider f1.8 aperture, 6 elements in the lens. That sensor's 60% faster. Now a quad LED True Tone flash, our incredibly fast ISP, and wide color capture. It is the best camera ever in an iPhone. So, if you can't tell, I love cameras. I love them. And this has got me so excited because if that is the best camera we've ever made in an iPhone, what is left for iPhone 7? And this is what we're doing on iPhone 7 Plus. It's plus a second example of an app taking advantage of all of this, taking advantage of the Retina HD display and its wide color, of the cameras built in iPhone 7, and of course 3D Touch. We want to show you a photo app, and who knows photos and apps better than Instagram? So I'm very excited to bring up Ian Spalter, Head of Design at Instagram. Ian?
This is kind of cool.
Good morning, everybody. I'm excited to share with you what we built to take advantage of this new iPhone's gorgeous
This is going to
wide
take a
screen
while, so
dual lens
I'm gonna
camera.
stop record here.